Hey guys, this is Mike, aka Prime. So today I'm going to do another video on basically how to build another computer. I have to make another workstation for one of my clients. So he wanted me just to build a basic computer. So I got some parts that I picked up today. I'm going to build this computer step by step. I'm going to show you guys how to put everything together. So first, as you can see, I got the memory right there, 16 gigs of RAM. I got a 500 watt power supply. I got an i7 6700K, and then I got the motherboard in the back. It's like a Pro 4. Then I got the cooler. It's a master liquid cooling unit, and then I got the 500 SSD with the basic case in the back. Alright guys, so stay tuned. We're gonna build this computer. Okay guys, so I took everything out the box, so let's get ready to assemble this. So first thing we want to do, we want to first put in the motherboard. So the motherboard's right here, and usually in every motherboard they give you like a plate to go in front of it, which will be this. So you want to take that out. Alright, and then what you want to do here, you want to put it exactly how it's going to go. So it's going to be just like that. And then we're going to place it inside here. So what you want to do is you want to line it up to the holes, because you have to drill these in once it's lined up. Alright, and then your case will come with the screws, so you're going to use the screws to hold it down. And the screws you want to use to hold down the motherboard are the ones that have like a little circle in it. I'll show you in a second. So you want to use these type of screws to hold down the board. So basically you just have to find where the holes are, which is right here. Alright, you want to get it nice and tight. Make sure it don't move. So try to go diagonal. Just drop the screw. Try to go diagonal so it can be placed right. And then once you see it's all secured, that's good. So that's it for the motherboard. Alright, so next is the processor. You can do it in your own order that you want to do, but I prefer to do the processor. So first you got to take this little chip off of here. So you do that, pull back, and this wooden one comes off. So it all goes by your chipset. Make sure you always get the right chipset. So I got my powerful i7 here. Right. So what you want to do is you want to line it up to go in perfectly. So then these notches, see the notches here? They're going to line up with the notches there. You just got to place it down, put this over it. So you want to pull this back and you want that to go underneath the screw. And then bam. So this thing is not going anywhere. So the reason why I wanted to do the processor first is because I want to put the heatsink in. This is going to be a little difficult, but I want to get this out the way. So this is the heatsink that we got to put on here. Alright guys, so what we're going to do now is the heatsink, because that's probably the hardest part of this whole thing. So first I unpackaged the heatsink. As you can see here, we have to put the back plate on, which is this. So to do that, we're going to put these chips in. So you do that, put the chip over. And you have instructions, so make sure you read your instructions. Every heatsink is a little different. So put that. That. So what you want to do is you want to line it up perfect in these holes. So this slides in. And bam, we're in there. So then after that, you just lock these in. And perfect. Oh, a little bit. Alright. So now let's flip this back. Now it's back over, and then you get the screws. And the direction says you have to screw from the bottom up.
So I get my little screwdriver. Screw it in.
Make sure it's nice and tight. You never want to mess up your heatsink, because this is like one of the most important. Alright, so once that's all screwed in, it should be just like this. So this is basically what's going to hold it down. Let's go back over here. So now, what we want to do is we want to put thermal paste on top. Thermal paste, it will keep the heatsink cool. So this is our thermal paste. Thermal paste is very important, so you can get anything. I'm just going to use this little scrap paper here. So thermal paste is very important, guys. So put it right on top. That should be good. Put that away. You want to spread over nice and evenly. Nice and easy. Get all. Make sure there's no. Make sure you don't see none of the cover of the processor. All right. So once we get the thermal paste, now we want to put this bad boy in. So technically, this is going on the over here on the side. So however it's going, that's the way you want to position this. Going like that, I want to position either like this or like that. So I'm probably going to do it like this. So do two sides so that the bracket and the back can stay up. So once it's stayed up, now you can just screw these bad boys in. Alright, so you want to make sure it's nice and tight. You don't want this heatsink to have any gaps between it. You want it to be nice and tight. Perfect. Now, as you can see, this is not going anywhere. Okay, so now that that's in, we gotta place this into place where this won't move. So I need to get my screws. Okay, so I was able to get it on there, guys. So now we have to put the fan. So all you gotta do is place it here. So get your screws, just screw it in. Alright, so now we got the heatsink, that's all set. Next will be the power supply, which is right here. Alright, so the power supply fan goes down. So all it does is pretty much slides right in there. Alright, and then you just tighten it on the other side basically. Okay. So now you want to screw them in to the case.
Nice and tight.
Okay guys, so now once we get the power supply in, pretty much getting almost set. So here's all the wires for the power supply. Let's save that last. Let's put the RAM in. So here's the RAM. Take it out the package. I got 16 gigs here. Those should just snap right in. Alright, so the RAM's in. We'll do the solid state. When I do solid state, I usually going to stick with the Samsung brand. Okay, so with this particular case, I'm going to have to put it up here. You can do it however you want. Just make it look nice. So I'm going to put this up here. Just make sure it's nice and secure. So what you want to do is now you have your switches here. These all go in somewhere on the motherboard. So first, what you want to do is you want to get the power switch. So basically, that's for the buttons. You want to get the LED switches and everything. Now in the manual, it'll tell you exactly where everything has to go here. So the first one is the power LED. So power LED is this one. which goes on the top here. So power LED goes there. Hard drive. Hard drive goes here. Alright, and now which one is this? Reset switch. So reset switch is already at the end, so that goes here. Alright, so we've got the switches in. You want to do these. That will go all the way over here. And plug your USBs in. Alright, so that's it for the switches, which is very important. So now what we gotta do is we gotta plug in the power supply. I'm gonna plug this one in, right up top here. Alright, and then you need one in over here in the corner too. So mine's here. That's good. And then you'll put one for the hard drive. Alright, so the last things we gotta plug in is the heatsink and the fan. So let's do the heat sink. Fan can go over here. Alright. Alright guys, so this is the moment of truth. I got it hooked up to my monitor here. So let's hit the power button. And there you go, that's good. Let's just see if we can get to the BIOS. Bam. That's exactly what you want to see. All the stuff come up in the BIOS. So now we know that the unit is working perfectly fine. As you can see, the memory is there, processor's there. Even shows you the fan speeds. So it's looking good. Alright guys, so now you see I tied it up a little bit neatly inside. You want to keep it nice and clean. Alright. And then put the finishing touch of the case on top. And we're looking good. Now we're nice and done and finished. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave comments down below.